Welcome back to Chalisco Crypto. Guys, welcome. Let's discuss. Let's discuss Bitcoin. Let's discuss crypto. Let's see what is happening in the world of crypto, guys. Guys, you are welcome. So, another day in the world of crypto. So, guys, you are welcome. Let's discuss Bitcoin. Let's discuss crypto. Let's see what is happening in the world of crypto, guys. What are you doing? Another day, man. What a day to be alive. So, guys, yesterday after my live stream, so the market was totally decimated. That is because, following President Donald Trump versus Elon Musk mass boost yesterday on X, which I know that most of you guys, so who are on X, aka Twitter, you guys must have saw that. So which is crazy. So it showed that, so Elon is saying that, so the national debt, which is going crazy, so which I show during my live stream in the past few days, which I'll be showing you guys. So Elon is saying that the national debt is going crazy. So President Trump is saying that that is not what Elon is asking for. So which is crazy. So but one thing is that Bitcoin is above $105,000 once again. Bitcoin did back down to $100,500, which was crazy. So, but the market is recovering back up again, which show that there's more stress in the market. So, guys, there's a lot of good things happening in the crypto space, which we'll be looking into that. So, a lot of good things happening in the market, even if Plan B said that we are still on track to $300,000 in Bitcoin. So, which as always, I don't think 300K is still possible, but a new all-time high is still coming. So, not just that, agricultural commodity, they will be raising more money to buy more Bitcoin. Even if the President Trump company, they are raising about $12 billion, which is crazy. Trump's media raising $12 billion, to buy more Bitcoin. So not just that, a lot of more company raising more money. Even if Meta Planet, yeah, guys, I can see the chat booming, guys. So you are welcome. Meta Planet are still raising 5 point something $billion to buy more Bitcoin. Even if Robert Kiyosaki, so which is the might behind Robert Kiyosaki, which is the might behind Poor Dad and Rich Dad. So he said that so go into Bitcoin, buy more Bitcoin, even if that is one of the way to to get from this national debt, which is crazy. The U.S. national debt that is still skyrocketing like a chart of a video or like a Bitcoin chart. So guys, there are a lot of good things happening in the crypto space, even if when the market is down. I noticed that a day like today, the fear and greediness is fucking down. The fear and greediness is hovering around 40 something, which is crazy. We show that this is how easy it is. Bitcoin chart. So guys, this is how easy it is for people to turn, bearish in the crypto space, which is why I always say it's very, very important to take some profit when you're in profit. Guys, smash the like. There's a lot of good news to share with you guys. So, guys, make sure that you stay tuned. So, smash the like. Make sure that you stay tuned. So, because there are a lot of fantastic news about the crypto market. You guys can see Bitcoin is just like a V shape. The market is recovering back up with a V shape. You guys can see here we did back down to 100,500. Let's say $100,000. Boom, the market is recovering back up. I also saw it on MEXC that Bitcoin would dip back down more than this. That's because they was having issue in MEXC. So not just because Bitcoin dip back down so much like that. So, but one thing that surprised me is that you know yesterday there is a friend of mine. He was already just like, oh, Bitcoin is going to Bitcoin down. Oh, what is happening? Bitcoin, the market is going crazy. I was like, what is happening? Why would people be scared that Bitcoin is still hovering around $100,000? So why would people be scared that a Bitcoin is down Bitcoin went from $60,000 to where it is right now. So why will you be scared that a Bitcoin? Why will you be scared that a Bitcoin is just down with a few thousands of dollars? I I don't even know why. I have no, I don't, I can't get it. Just because Bitcoin did back that with a few hundreds of dollars, people be scared once again. You don't have to be scared, guys. So the market is holding strong. As you guys can see, Bitcoin is even more higher than yesterday during my live stream. So during my live stream yesterday, Bitcoin was still hovering around the $104,000, which most of you guys who was here noticed that. So you can see that now the market is up once again. So we are now trading above $105,000. So guys, quickly, let's see what is happening in the market. You are welcome. You are welcome. You are welcome. You are welcome, guys. I can see you guys are here. The chat is booming. Sita, Favor, you guys are welcome. J Boy, Victoria, Treka, Milako, Loss, Akache, you guys are welcome, guys. So Kingdom, you are welcome, guys. So let's see, guys. Quickly, let's see the altcoins performance. So if I can log into my CMC, you can see it's trying to go crazy. So guys, I see guys can say, most of the altcoin, even if a day like today, they are just still stay flat, we show that, so most of the altcoin are just still stay flat, so you don't have to be scared. So the market is still holding strong. So don't be scared that Bitcoin dip back down to one. You can see just a day, Bitcoin already added $5,000 to the price. So we show that for sure, this still remain one of the best performing assets over the past few years. So you guys can see that, most of the altcoins are still holding strong a day like today. Even when Bitcoin did back down, you can see that the fear and greediness is between 46. We show that more people are being fearful. So guys, you guys can see here. Yeah, guys, stay tuned, stay tuned, stay tuned. So let's see what is happening in the market. So we have some good news. We show that more money are coming into the crypto space, more buyers are coming. So you don't need to be scared. So as I always say, so try to make sure you take profit, which is very, very important. So which I have a chart that show that so people who trade meme coin, so how many people are in profit versus how many people are in loss, which makes me usually say that it's better not to trade meme coin if you don't understand the market. So almost just like about 1% of people who trade meme coin, just last month, about 1% of people are in profit. So, but the other 99% of people, they are in loss. So, which is the best strategy is to keep trading, is to keep investing in a strong asset like Bitcoin. So, guys, as you guys can see on the screen, Trump, Trump says Elon Musk has lost his mind and he is not interested in making up. So Trump is saying that he is not interested to speaking with Elon Musk anytime soon. So to me, I'm surprised that those guys they may be, they may be using us to catch clues, according to as we usually say it. They may be catching clues. So that's because. But I don't think that Elon Musk may be, he will like to bring himself down to that extent, putting himself in this situation. Like for example, they may want to bring the markets down. So in order for the Fed to cut rates, so it may happen. It may be the reason why the market, why they have been the Maslows is still going crazy on Earth, man, which is crazy. I hope at least they may be able to resolve this issue anytime soon, so that at least the market will start booming once again. Yeah, Chukwuemeka, you guys are welcome. Christabel, you are welcome. You are all welcome. Guys, you are welcome. So I see guys can see, Elon Musk and President Trump, they're hitting it front and back. So which is why the market is really down. And you guys, I showed you guys about 2 days ago during my live stream that, the US national debt was skyrocketing like never before. Those people keep printing more money. And one of the way, at least, not just US national debt, most countries, they are having the same problem, the same issue every single day. And one of the way for you to get out from this is to invest in a strong asset like a Bitcoin. So as you guys can also see from CNBC here, CNBC Daily Open, Trump and Musk breakups spill into the markets. Most of the markets are down a day like today. So that is because, don't think that even if just Bitcoin is down. In the past 24 hours, Tesla is been down with about 40%, which is crazy. So Tesla, which is the company, which is Elon Musk is behind it. So Tesla is bit down. So because of those issues, so we show that so it's definitely not good for the market. Most of the markets be totally decimated in the past 24 hours. Not just Bitcoin, but even if stock market. Donald Trump targets first chair, Jerome Powell, again lowering interest rate. So what I was just saying just now, this is it. So I think the fair, for example, then those you can see just a few minutes ago. So Trump is saying that even if the markets are still losing weight, as you guys can see, the market's still dipping down. So maybe at least it may be because of they want to cut. It's because they want to cut this interest rate. Maybe at least because of this, which President Donald Trump and Elon Musk they are still killing these mass boats. But I think they will resolve it for sure. Trump is a smart guy, even if Elon Musk. But this is something at least they will have be able to resolve, even if offline without at least if Elon Musk put a call to Trump, for sure he will respond to his call. I think they will be able to resolve this offline, but there's something going on behind the scenes which we are not seeing. So guys, so now we dive into the market. As you guys can see, this is a chart from Plan B, just about a few hours ago, not even up to 3 4 hours, just about 2 hours ago. Plan B said that a Bitcoin 100K is perfect in line with the S&P. So Plan B, as the market went down yesterday, DCA for sure is one of the best strategy favor. So as the market dropped down, went down, so at least you have to DCA into the market. So at least that is one of the way to accumulate wealth, man. So each time the market dip back down. So Plan B is saying that a Bitcoin dipping down to at least the market dip back down to $100,000. Still in a perfect. We are still in track. So Bitcoin is still in a perfect track, at least to head up to like that 300K this cycle. So which, as I always say, you may not expect the market to head up to 300K, but I still think there's still a possibility we'll still be heading up to higher more than this. Which, as I always, I don't want to be feeling like so much more bullish than you guys. So because I want you guys to take profit, which is very very important, as you guys can say. So we are still on track, heading up to 300K according to Plan B. But this cycle, I think next cycle is possible, but for sure, new all-time high is coming. So at least a lot of people get liquidated. I was checking it on chain, so hundreds of of dollars get liquidated just about in the past 24 hours. So just because Bitcoin debunked out to $100,000. So we show that which is why I say don't trade with leverage, guys. And I also saw it, you know, James Wine, who has been trading with oh, let me see, I will try to bring that tweet out from James Wine. James Wine, who long into Bitcoin with about 1 point something billion dollars a few months ago. So just about last week, he also long into Bitcoin with about $140 million. So now James Wine is tweeting. He said, "Don't trade with leverage." That's because yesterday it got liquidated with hundreds of millions of dollars. So you can't predict the market 100%. Even if the expert traders, people who have the technical analysis to trade the market. Most of the time you win, but just one good day, you will get liquidated. You will lost it all. So don't trade with leverage, guys. So guys, as you guys can see on my screen here, so agricultural commodity trading company, Davis Commodity, will be buying 1.5 million in Bitcoin, to add to their reserve, which is amazing. You know, everyone right now trying to make sure at least they have a pieces of Bitcoin in their reserve in their balance sheet, which is good. We show that so Bitcoin goes nowhere. So the market may be deep for a while, but it does need to know that Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay. It's just a matter of time. So as I always say, the market always it has a volatility. The crypto market is always volatile. You just need to know that for sure. The crypto market is always volatile. We always have up and down. So buy when there is blood in the market, even when it is your own blood. So that is how it works. Buy in red and sell the green. Yeah, guys, make sure that share this room with your friends and family so they can be tuning in. We'll be able to at least discuss Bitcoin and crypto together. So, guys, as you guys can see here, even if the Trump media's raising 12 billion, you guys can see this is billion, not $1 million, $12 billion for probably Bitcoin's purchasing. Even if it is $1, yeah, sure. Even if it is $1, you need to add to the market. It's very, very important. So, but even if it is $1, miraculous, that is just one of the way using this year. Even if it is $1. So that is one of the way to accumulate more Bitcoin. So as you guys can see, even if the President Trump, his media company, they are raising more money to buy more Bitcoin. And guys, I also have here uh, our man, which is Ross Ulbricht. So his $31 million that was donated to him a week ago is crazy how that $1 million come into his wallet. We will be looking into that, which is not that good, but to me, it's not his fault. So that's more money coming into the space. So President Trump's his media company, even if they are raising more billions of dollars to buy more Bitcoin, not just him, even if this guy too, we'll be looking at this guy too, which is Salon. Salon, he's not just raising more money. Salon, he said that he is more bullish about Bitcoin than them. Now he is more bullish now than then. So he was on CNBC. He said he is so much bullish in the crypto space right now. So because he thinks that Bitcoin, because he was already predicting that Bitcoin will be heading up to at least $30 million in 2045. But now he's so much bullish than that. So which will also be looking into that. So guys, another headline here, man. Meta Planets announced to raise 5.4 billion to buy more Bitcoin. So now they are targeting to hold over 200,000 Bitcoin. So which is good. So even if Saylor, as of today, we say that Michael Saylor is buying and buying and buying and buying. Michael Saylor is still not holding such amount of Bitcoin. Michael Saylor is holding. They are holding between yeah. So I know soon Selo already holding okay more than half a billion half a million Bitcoin. Bitcoin is just 21 million that we ever been existed. So Michael Saylor already holding more than half a billion Bitcoin, half a million, $1 billion is just in my mouth, guys. Sorry, I take that back. So Michael Saylor is already holding more than half a million Bitcoin. So you can see here, which is a Meta Planet, their target is to hold about 210,000 Bitcoin, which is amazing. From now to 2027, just a few years from now. So they are raising a 5.4 billion to buy more Bitcoin. So this takes us here. Reach that poor that authors Bitcoin to 1 million as the biggest financial collapse. So which is amazing. So Robert Kiyosaki, he is predicting at least for Bitcoin to be heading up to like $1 million anytime and soon, which is possible. It's just for Bitcoin to have the market cap of gold. Bitcoin will be trading above $1 million per coin. So guys, as you guys can see here, so which is here from us, entrepreneur Robert Kiyosaki says, owning gold, silver, and Bitcoin is better than being a loser saving fake money. You guys get that? Fake money is the government money, the fiat. So which is causing problem between Elon Musk and President Trump as of today. So that's because they keep printing more and more and more and more of it. But you can't print more Bitcoin, which you guys already know that. You can't print more Bitcoin, but you can print more. You can print more fiat. You can print more paper money. So you can't get rich by just keeping paper money. No. So one of the way to get rich is by at least investing in a strong asset. Try to make sure you hold a strong asset, one of the best performing assets. Spread your money across the market. So asset like Bitcoin. So imagine, so if you have been holding a Bitcoin for the past a few months, for sure, a day like today, you still be in profit. So why will you be scared that Bitcoin is still hovering around there? Even if as of now, $105,000, all time high is $112,000, guys. So put that in back of your mind. So Bitcoin is still holding strong. So don't be scared. So this is what Robert Kiyosaki is saying. So try to make sure you hold Bitcoin in your portfolio. It's very, very important. Strategy. Guys, Michael Saylor, so he's not getting tired. So the father of Favor, so Favor, your father, he said that he's raising more money. Strategy to raise nearly $1 billion because the like about a week ago, they said they will be raising a $250 million. So now he just increased it. So now they are raising here in between $1 billion. So with through STRD, which is a strategy, they are stopped. I showed you guys just about a week ago that strategy said that they will be raising a $250 million. Now they have increased it to $1 billion. So offering to accumulate Bitcoin. So they will be offering their stock to accumulate more Bitcoin. So which is one of the best performing assets. But they want to have a piece of it, which is amazing, guys. Yeah, guys, keep the chat coming. So for sure, if you have any question, drop your question on the chat. So at the end of the stream, so we do Q&A, question and answer. So we discuss. So let's discuss what is on the market. Let's see what is happening in the market. So you guys let me know what you are buying. And if you have some cash on your side. So a day like yesterday when the market did back down. So it's a good time to buy for sure, which is why I always say you try to make sure you have some cash on your side, which is very, very important. If you haven't take profit a day like yesterday, how will you be able to buy back? If you buy back when Bitcoin was trading around $100,500, now you will be in profit once again, which is amazing. So that's strategy. They are raising up to $1 billion to buy more Bitcoin. So Michael Saylor, he keep buying and buying and buying, guys. So quickly, let's see what next. This is him, yeah. Saylor was on CNBC. So Saylor, let me read the headline so you guys can see. Michael Saylor says, I'm getting more bullish on 31 million Bitcoin price forecast. So he said he's getting more bullish. So at least for Bitcoin to get up to $13 million per coin. So which is why I say, we are still early in the market. So you guys can see Bitcoin is still trading between $100,000. So Saylor is still expecting at least Bitcoin to head up to $13 million, which is why he keep buying and buying and buying and buying. So guys, let's listen to the short clip of Saylor. Why he think Bitcoin will be heading up to $13 million just in the next few years.
6 months have been tremendous. All of the fundamental planets have aligned. Bitcoin's been acknowledged as the one digital commodity in the world by the administration. The banking regulators have given a green light to bank Bitcoin. The accountants have upgraded the accounting to fair value accounting. There's been a surge of Bitcoin treasury companies. There's like 100 public companies or more that are holding Bitcoin on their balance sheet, and every single week there's another announcement. I think that, it used to be we're focused on the halvings, but at this point, the entire natural supply of Bitcoin is only 450 Bitcoin available for sale every day. That's sort of about $45-50 million a day at this level. That is all being consumed by the Bitcoin treasury companies, and the Bitcoin ETFs are coming on strong. So I'm very bullish. My forecast in July of last year in Nashville was Bitcoin's going to appreciate 29% a year on average for the next 21 years. And that moves it it was about mid-60, 65,000 to 13 million a coin in the year 2040.
13 million a coin.
I'm getting more bullish on that forecast, but I'm certainly comfortable forecasting 30% a year ARR on average for the next 20 years. I think Bitcoin's up 57% a year for the past 4.5 years. Again, that's double the Mag 7. That's quadruple the S&P. That's 8 times real estate, and bonds are down 4%. So Bitcoin is smashing everything, Joe.
Bitcoin is smashing everything. So guys, you all heard that. So Seller is saying that. So why he think in the next few years why he's so much bullish? That is because more than hundreds of public company adding Bitcoin to their portfolio, buying every single day more new company, which just like as I showed you guys just now, more new public company every single day, trying their best to make sure that they add Bitcoin to their portfolio. So one of the way you know to hedge against inflation is by buying Bitcoin. So, which is why those public companies keep buying and buying. That is because over the past few years, there's no any other asset that has outperformed Bitcoin. Which you guys know that if you just click on the chart, you guys can see that yes, that Bitcoin has been one of the best performing assets over the past few years. Outperform gold, outperform silver, outperform the stock market. So, guys, another one here. South Korean new president will bolster the cryptos, but scandals prevail. Even if the South Korean new president, as you guys can see, though every president right now, El Salvador president already buying, more companies are buying. Even if Pakistan during a Bitcoin conference 2025, they said they are creating a Bitcoin strategic reserve, which show that every company right now they are trying to make sure that they add Bitcoin to their portfolio. This is from CNBC. Another one from CNBC. Britain want to lift a ban on keys crypto products. So that is because now, as you guys can see, they are trying to catch up with the US. Try to catch up to the US, which is amazing. So that's because a few years ago, during 2019, British will say they put a ban on cryptos, like crypto companies like that. Now they are lifting up the ban. So that's because now they are trying to catch up with the US, which is amazing. So every part of the world right now, they are working towards trying to make sure adding Bitcoin and crypto into their portfolio, which is why I said that the future of payment is going into crypto. So if you did not understand crypto, you still don't know anything about crypto. There are a lot of people who still don't know anything about crypto. Most of them don't even want to learn. But Bitcoin, the payment system right now is going into crypto. So Bitcoin and crypto is here to give freedom to the masses. Bitcoin and crypto is here to create a freedom, to give freedom to the masses, which is what all Bitcoin stands for. Bitcoin stands for decentralization and freedom. So, and unity too, which is very, very important. So, it takes us here, guys. Bitcoin transparency pusher Jack Miller, 21 Capitals, opens a books with the proof of reserve. If you guys remember, just about a week ago, I was telling you guys that 21 Capital, you can now deposit your Bitcoin, some of your crypto there, your USDT and USDC, and borrow money. So now Jack Miller is now. I saw it on so he showed a proof of reserve to show that the money, the Bitcoin which they say they hold, they really hold them. So which is he's trying to show transparency, so which is amazing, which is nice at least, showing transparency because most of those companies they will tell you that they hold $1 billion worth of Bitcoin, but they are not holding $1 billion worth of Bitcoin, which is the transparency Jack Miller is trying to show there. Yeah, guys, this takes us to Los Ubris. So here is who sent Ross Ubris 31 million in Bitcoin. You guys don't forget that, about a week ago, I showed you guys that, someone donated $31 million in Bitcoin to Los Umbris. When I was asking, if you have a $31 million in your portfolio, what will you do? Guys, it's going crazy. That, see it here. So how that $31 million get into Los Umbris? Los Umbris, 31 million Bitcoin donation is suspected to be to come from the Silk Road. So the Ross Ubris, donation is suspected to be coming from his Silk Road successfully, say Alphabet. So this alphabet is a dark web. It's also a dark web, just like the Silk Road that got, Ross Ulbricht arrested a few years ago. So don't forget that Ross Ulbricht was the guy who built what is it called, Silk Road, years back. So which was a dark web, allowing people to transact through Bitcoin, using doing illegal business. So which the government was against that. But one thing they find out is that this other company too that sent that money to me, it's not the fault of Ross Ulbricht that a dark web company sent him $31 million. I think that this company was just at least try to at least to help his career, but which I don't think it has nothing to do with to do with him at least, which is a dark web company sending him $31 million. It's a donation, so we accept him freely. So, guys, this take us here. Let's see. Let's see this last headline before we do a Q&A. So you guys can see from pop.fun, 45 pop fund traders made 50,000 this month. Okay, you guys can see. So those are traders trading meme coin. You guys know that 90% of the trade people who are trading pop.fun, they are trading meme coin. So 45 pop fund traders made 50,000 this month, okay, which was the month of May. But 300 and 345, no, 347,000 loses money. So which is crazy. So guys, which is why the best strategy is not to trade meme coin. So if you are outside there, so which is this is the calculation here. So which is if you're outside there thinking that, oh, you will make money just by trading a meme coin. So most of those meme coin traders, they create this meme coin to enrich themselves. So don't go out there going all in meme coin, which is not the best way to make money. One of the best way to make money is to invest in Bitcoin and cryptocurrency whenever the market is down. Just like Favor, he said that he used this year, just yesterday when the market was down, which is amazing, which is good. So spread your money across, buy the good altcoin whenever the market is down. And for sure, when you're in profit, you when you are in profit, 40 say, hey, yeah, how are you doing? 40. So guys, if you are watching me from Kick, I'm good, guys. So if you are watching me from Kick, guys, try to make sure that head over to the YouTube channel. If you are watching from Kick, head over to the YouTube channel at Chalisco Crypto. So as you guys can see, this is the channel here. So every single day I do live stream. So all we do here is to encourage everyone to make sure that you have a piece of Bitcoin in your portfolio, which is very, very important. Using a DCA dollar cost average, which is what I've been doing over the past 2 years. And, it has been working for me. It's not a financial advice, but using DCA is one of the best strategies. Yesterday, the market did back down to about $100,000. But if you are scared, sell your Bitcoin. A day like today, you can see that, you have to buy back in loss. That's because Bitcoin is being up once again. So you don't have to be scared each time the market is down. So all you just need to do is to keep using DCA, spread your money across the market. So guys, let's do Q&A, question and answer. You guys. So we call it a Friday. I know today is Friday, Abby. Yeah. So you guys want to go and enjoy the weekend. So let's do Q&A so you guys can go and enjoy the weekend, guys. Try to make sure, guys, always share the stream with your friends and family. So even if you tune in late, so it's normal, try to watch the stream. So that's because, I know it will really encourage you guys. Please, for you not to sell your Bitcoin for the ways, the big boys, the Wall Street, the corporate companies, so that is coming into the space. They want to buy in a cheaper price. Don't forget, put it in your mind that the US already add Bitcoin to their reserve. The Bitcoin spot ETF, they keep accumulating, as you guys can see here. Countries holding Bitcoin, if you heard here. So US ETF, you can see, they keep buying and buying and buying. As of today, they are still holding a $126 billion in Bitcoin. This is spot Bitcoin ETF. So Bitcoin that is not coming into existence anytime soon. So until they decide to at least to take profit. So even if countries that is holding, this is it here, you can see US, China, UK, Ukraine, Bhutan, El Salvador, Finland, Georgia, Germany. Germany is now zero. That's because they sold their Bitcoin when Bitcoin was trading around 50 something thousand dollars. A day like today, they sold their Bitcoin between $2.9 billion. So now they will be at least 5 point something $billion in if they are still holding their Bitcoin to date, which is why it's better to take profit. You don't just have to go out from the market entirely. So guys, let's do Q&A, question and answer. We call it a day, man. So the best strategy is to keep using DCA, man. So spread your money across the market. For sure, Bitcoin is here to stay. You guys just saw it. Sailor is expecting Bitcoin to head up $13 million per coin. In the next few years, imagine where Bitcoin will be trading at $1 million in the next cycle. You know, people will be telling you that you were so lucky buying Bitcoin between $100,000. That is how it is. Just like the way we are still saying it right now, that, people are so lucky buying a Bitcoin when Bitcoin was still trading. Just like we are saying it right now, saying that, oh, this one is so lucky buying a Bitcoin when Bitcoin is still trading, when Bitcoin was trading around $1. You know, that is how it is. So, guys, let's do Q&A, question and answer. So, this is a chart. I wanted to show you guys a chart from, okay, this is a chart from James Y. Let me bring it here. So, you guys can see. This is a chart from James Y. He said that, sorry, I said chart, a tweet. This is a tweet from James Y. So this is the guy who traded leverage with $1.something billion last month. Now James Y, he said that never trade leverage. You get that? Never trade leverage. Why do you think that he's telling you never trade leverage? That is because he himself get liquidated in leverage. So yesterday, a day like today, was a horrible day. So destruction come into the crypto space for people who short the who lock the market. So people who lock the market yesterday, they get wrecked. Even when the market still now, people who short the market when the market was still trading around when the market was still trading around $100,000, they still get wrecked because the market still go up a few thousands of dollars, added the thousands of dollars to the price. You guys can see here, never trade leverage. So this is coming from someone who trade leverage with a 1 billion dollars, just not even up to 2 weeks. So we show you that leverage is not the best. It's not the best way to go. It's never a good time to trade with leverage, guys. It's never a good time. So question and answer Q&A. Yeah, favor. You guys are welcome. You guys are welcome. You guys are welcome. You guys are welcome, man. Usita, my man. Yeah, greeting, guys. Happy Salah. Yeah, happy Salah. So, who is Muslim? Yeah, so, guys, happy Salah. It's true. So, today is Salah, abi? Happy Salah to you guys. Oh, happy Salah. It's true. So, we have to eat meat. What should we use to celebrate it? Soft drink or what? So, let's celebrate it, abi? Happy Salah, guys. Greetings, J-Boy. Yeah, it's Friday, so try to keep it short. So let's do Q&A so you guys go and enjoy the weekend. You guys can go and enjoy the weekend, man. Miraculous. Thank you, guys. Yeah, the weekend is here, man. Rebel, thank you, guys. Thank you, Kingdom. So, guys, I'm trying to at least to show up every single day to encourage you guys. That's because I know it will really help you guys to keep holding. So, for you guys not to, not to leave your Bitcoin and crypto for the way. Imagine, even I have a short clip of, I still have a short clip of this guy here, which is Davidson. So when he was saying 2013 that, buy Bitcoin, Davidson, when he was saying buy Bitcoin, just in between $1. So imagine if you have buy Bitcoin even when Bitcoin was trading $1. What you still need to ask yourself is that, so will you be able to capable at least to hold the Bitcoin till date? So there are people who buy Bitcoin when Bitcoin was still trading at $1, but they all sold. It's how it happened. There are people who buy Bitcoin when Bitcoin was trading at when Bitcoin was trading around $1, but they sold they sold around $10. But that is still how it works. So you just need to know that the crypto market is always volatile. The crypto market is always volatile. Yeah, favor this year yesterday. Yeah, for sure. For to me, I think that for short term, for sure, it's still good at least using this year for now. Even if the market may still dip back down, for us to be able to accumulate. I showed you guys yesterday. Don Jazzy also post on his S account today that finally that the market is down. So his prayer was awesome. So his prayer get awesome, something like that. He said that finally my prayers are answered. So that so he was praying for the market to dip back down. So he was able to accumulate. Now finally that so he was able to accumulate more. Even if it is $1 for sure, you can never go wrong by buying Bitcoin. Using a DCA. Favor, like I sell on your daddy, so he's raising more money to buy. Sell what to buy on the Bitcoin. There's not much Bitcoin left for the miners to mine. The miners only have 1 point something million Bitcoin to mine. Just 1 point something million, not even up to 2 million over the next few years. The other Bitcoin already in circulation. The circulation. 21 million forever. Don't forget, on this planet, we already have a 58 million millionaire plus. 58 million millionaire plus. If each millionaire want to get one Bitcoin, they will be able to get 1 millionaire. That is how scarce this asset is. So if each millionaire said today, oh, I want to get 1 million Bitcoin, they will be able to, one Bitcoin, they will be able to get a piece of it. We show that, so the asset is so scarce. So Bitcoin, there's not much Bitcoin out there. I showed you guys exchange reserve chart a week ago that showed that so Bitcoin, there's not much Bitcoin in exchange. So it's just that those big boys they are still using OTC. You can see people are even in Meta Planet is raising $5 billion. Imagine putting 5 billion in open market to buy Bitcoin. Bitcoin will skyrocket to all-time high. But the one thing is Bitcoin will skyrocket if you add $5 billion in open market today to buy in spot trading for you to buy Bitcoin. If you add $5 billion in spot today to buy $5 billion worth of Bitcoin, you will see that Bitcoin will head up to $120,000. But they don't want Bitcoin to go up. See, most of the exchange too, that is why the market usually people get wrecked. So most of those exchange, when you get wrecked, that is how they make their money. So that is why most of those exchangers too, they usually manipulate the market, which is why James Warren was saying yesterday. I showed you guys. He said that the cabals they are manipulating the market. It's crazy. It is not even easy to snipe the meme coin miraculous, even if the sniping. So it's not even easy, even if when you know how to snipe, it's not even easy to snipe. Most of those people who create those meme coins, they create it to enrich themselves. They will promote it, sell and dump in the market. So unless you have a good information about some of those meme coin, so when it get launched, so you go in and still ape out. Just like as I said, pop.com, which is also pop fun. So that they will be launching a token the next 2 weeks. So which we'll be looking into that if it's a good one to dive in. So once you ape in, at least you are up with about a few hundreds of dollars. Boom, you ape out. Like for example, I add $1,000. What's say at least as a new token, it's easy to go up at least 3-4x. Once you turn $1,000 to $3,000, $4,000 at least, you withdraw at least your capital out from the market. It's very, very important. Yes, so Rosita, thank you guys. So every day we learn a lot in the crypto space. So which is why even if me myself I try to tune in to let you guys know what is happening in the market for you guys not to be scared that so Bitcoin is going to zero. Last cycle, even when I was here, everybody was when Bitcoin was trading around 60,000. Everybody was scared. Bitcoin is going to zero. Bitcoin is going to zero. Boom, the assets come back up. You guys can see, you know, a day like today, 2022, 2021, 2022, nobody believed that a Bitcoin will ever head up to $100,000 once again. If you tell anybody that a Bitcoin will ever trade above $100,000, they will be looking at you like a crazy man. It will sound crazy for you telling anybody that a Bitcoin will ever trade above 100,000. A day like today, Bitcoin is trading above $105,000. Miraculous, make we celebrate the Salah, Abi. We're already celebrating it now. So there is the Salah. Which token you say you are holding? Let me see. FTT, AVAS, ASI. ASI is not bad. Ejector protocol, which is still not bad. And SIP. It's only the SIP which I don't get it. They are good token to hold for a short term, like now, if you are doing DCA into the market, so you want to make good money. Like for example, those token which you measure is they are good one. It's not a financial advice, but they are not bad. But if you are looking into long term, the next 10 years from now, so the next 5 years from now, one of the coin which I believe so much is Bitcoin. That is because over the past few years, so there's no any other altcoin that has no coin that has outperformed Bitcoin. So because those Ethereum, Solana, they have a competitor. Every single day, new altcoin coming into the space that is competing with Ethereum, that is competing with Solana. So that is competing with Sui. But there's no any other altcoin out there that is competing with Bitcoin. That's because Bitcoin is a store of value powered by miners. So which most of you guys know that has a mass supply of 21 million that will ever be in existence. So guys, pump fund. Pump fund. So the 2K which they are launching. So let's see. I don't know. Maybe just like as you are saying, I don't know. Maybe it will pop and drop, but I don't think it will pop and drop. That's because they already raised how much $1 billion, and they want the 2K valuation price will be at least between 4 billion, which is so raising $1 billion to at least to create a new 2K is it's a good one. It's a good one. I don't know why they raise so much money. That is huge. $1 billion, guys. It's not $1 billion is not a joke for a new project. It's not a joke. That is the truth. Raising $1 billion to start a new token is not a joke. So, guys, you guys are amazing. You guys are smart. You guys are intelligent. So, with Bitcoin and crypto, for sure, we will all achieve a financial freedom together. So, all you just need to do is try to make sure you be in the space. So you have to understand the market, which you guys know. You understand the market to know what is happening in the space. For sure, with just even if a small opportunity can come out just by just through doing an arbitrage, for sure you will be all be in profit. So I will be tomorrow is Saturday. I will try my best to stream, but try to make sure that your notification bell is on. Even if I did not stream, so but I will be posting a short video so concerning the market for you guys to know what is happening. Try to make sure your notification bell is on. So even if when we finish the live stream, share the stream with your friends and family so they can be tuning in. We'll be able to discuss about Bitcoin and crypto. So we learn every single day. So in the next few years, when Bitcoin will be trading above $1 million per coin, we will all be in a profit and live a better life, not this government money, not by holding paper money in bank, which is the government money, the fiat, that keep devalue every single day, keep going down in value, which is why Elon Musk and President Trump, they are getting this crazy, hitting it mass balls on Earth uh, since yesterday, in the past 24 hours. So, guys, I'll see you all tomorrow, 6 p.m. Central European time. So don't forget you are smart and intelligent. With Bitcoin and crypto, we will all achieve a financial freedom together. So we'll all achieve a life-changing world, not just a life-changing world, a life-changing world together. So Chalisco is out, guys.